Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I filmed this super fun and bright orange makeup look. I kind of wanted to do something different than I have been doing lately. I've been doing a lot of like dark smoky eyes, and I just wanted to put a bright colorful look up on my channel because it's just starting to get a little gloomy and dark. And with this warm weather, at least in California, Southern California, with this warm weather coming around, I just wanted to do something bright and colorful. So yeah, this is like a super fresh face, kind of dewy, not dewy, but like the highlighter gives the illusion of my face being dewy and glowy. So it's very, like a very sheer foundation. You guys will see how I did that. So yeah, it's just a very simple makeup look with a bright colorful eye. So if you want to see how I created this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to be starting out with something that I haven't used in a hot minute. This is MAC Paint Pot Painterly Primer. So I'm just taking that to prime my eyeshadow with. And then going in with the Morphe, this is the 350 palette, and I'm just taking that first vanilla shade and just setting that paint pot just so that my eyeshadows have something to blend over top of and they don't stick to the primer. And then I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm taking MAC's Peaches, the blush, and I'm just taking that on a fluffy brush. This is my Sigma E40, and I'm just blending that right into my crease to use as a transition shade, and it's a perfect shade to use for this makeup look. Next, going in with this kind of more brown shade, I'm taking this on a Morphe M433 blending brush, and I'm just blending that directly into the crease right over top of Peaches, just to kind of carve out the crease a little bit more. And once again, just using another lighter eyeshadow as a transition shade so that we have the ability to blend later. Next, going in with this brighter orange eyeshadow, I'm taking that on a more dense brush, and I'm keeping this on the lower part of my crease, so I'm not going to blend it too far towards the brow bone. I want to keep it more directly in my crease and use this as one of the main shades that I put in the crease. And as you can tell, I am kind of winging out this eyeshadow. I'm not rounding it around my eyes. I'm trying to kind of smoke it out and elongate my eyes. And now I'm just going to go back in with that Morphe blending brush again, and this brush will become my best friend throughout this video. I use it, I go back with it to blend everything out as I go. So now I'm going in with this more brown eyeshadow, and I'm just taking a little bit on a super fluffy brush just to add a little bit more depth into my crease. So I don't want to make it super dark, that's why I'm just grabbing like the slightest amount and using the lightest hand. And then I'm going in with this burnt orange color, and I'm just taking this with a packing brush, and I'm just going to pack it onto my lid where we don't have any eyeshadow yet. And then I'm just taking these two shadows and mixing them together, and just with the same packing brush, I'm just going to pack those right over top of the last shade that we used, just to make it a little bit more vibrant. And then once again, I will go back in with that Morphe blending brush and blend everything out so that there are no harsh lines. And then moving on to the face, because I am using a more sheer foundation, I picked two of my products that say they are pore minimizing. So I'm starting out with the Benefit POREfessional primer. Per usual, you guys know that this is my absolute favorite. And then I will go in with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser primer as well. And I will take a decent size amount and just put that all over my face so that it fills in every single pore and so that they don't stand out through the sheer foundation. Next, I'm going in with some Mary Kay CC cream, and I know that Mary Kay is hard to get a hold of. You have to know somebody who represents it, but any CC cream will work. I just use this because I have it and it's just, you know, needs to be used up. So I'm first taking it with a brush. I don't usually use a brush for foundation, but I wanted to take that to blend it out. And then I'll go in with my Real Techniques sponge and go right over top of it just to sheer it out even more. And then going in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in, I think this is like Chantilly, it's their lightest shade. I'm just taking that and putting it directly underneath my eyes just to cover up any discoloration or dark circles. And then I'm just going to take a Real Techniques a Real Techniques brush and blend that out. And then just like with the CC cream, I am going to go back in with the Real Techniques sponge to sheer it out and not make it look so heavy. And then I'm going to use another product that I haven't used in I don't know how long. This is the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder, and I'm just using that same exact brush just to set that concealer underneath my eyes. And that's the only place that I'm going to put any concealer. I just wanted it underneath the eyes. And then I'm just taking a very light layer of my Covergirl loose powder and just going to set the rest of my face with that. And then for bronzer, I'm going in with MAC Gimme Sun Mineralized Bronzer, and I'm just doing a little tidbit of bronzer. I'm not going overboard. I'm not using it to contour. I'm just simply using it just to put a little bit of color into my face. So I'm just taking that in the hollows of my cheeks, on my forehead, down on my jawline, and down on my neck a little bit just to match everything. And then for blush, I am going back in with MAC Peaches just to kind of go along with the orange theme. Next, to highlight, I'm going in with the Smashbox and Casey Holmes palette, and this is the Pearl palette, and I'm just taking that first shade and taking that and putting it on the high points of my cheekbones and the high points of my forehead as well. Also down the bridge of my nose, on my Cupid's bow, and on the center of my chin. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I want to give the illusion that my face is dewy and very fresh and glowy, so I'm just kind of going overboard with highlighter, but that's okay because highlighter is amazing. And then to keep my face from looking super powdery, I'm just going to completely drench myself in some MAC Fix Plus, and then I'm just going to casually hold onto a palette and dry myself off. Next, to finish off the eyes, I'm going in with all of the shadows that I used on my lid. So I'm starting off with that first shadow, or not the first shadow, but the shadow that I just showed you, and I'm taking that on a flat definer brush, and I'm just really packing that into my lower lash line directly up underneath the lashes. And then going back in with that brighter orange shadow, and I'm just taking that on a teensy little pencil brush, and I'm just going to start to blend out the previous shadow that we just used and just start to kind of smoke out that the lower lash line. And then on a regular size pencil brush, this one is from Sigma, I'm just taking that last shadow that we used after Peaches in the crease as a transition shade, just to smoke everything out, make sure that there are no harsh lines and that everything is completely blended out. And then just to really make sure that everything is completely blended out, I'm just taking a clean blending brush, a small enough one to fit underneath my lower lash line, and I am just blending all of that together. And then for the scary part, you guys know I hate wings. I'm taking a Maybelline Gel Liner in Blackest Black, and I'm just taking that with my Sigma, I think it's the E65 brush, but I will leave all the brushes down below. But I'm just going to start drawing out my winged liner. So I'm just going to speed through this and let you guys listen to some music while we go through this process. So now my wing is done, and yes, I did intentionally go for a thicker wing. I know, super shocking, usually isn't what people go for, but yes, I did want a thicker wing. So now I'm just coating my lashes with some mascara just to prep them for the false lashes that are going to be used in the very near future. Next, I'm just taking the Maybelline Waterproof Gel Pencil and just lining my upper and lower waterline with the black shade that they have. I think it's called Onyx, but yes, it's very black and it's a just great drugstore eyeliner. And then going back in with some mascara, I am just putting a couple of coats onto my lower lashes just to finish off that lower lash line. And then for top lashes, I am going in with Ardell Glamour Wispy lashes. They are just a super wispy, natural, but very full lash, perfect for a look like this. And then to finish off this look for lips, we are going in with MAC's Subculture Lip Pencil, and I'm just lining my lips with that and completely filling them in so that I have a little bit of a my lips but better going on. And then for lipstick, I'm just taking NYX Butter Lipstick in Lollies, and I'm just very lightly going to put this over my lips, over top of that lip liner, and it is just a very pretty, very natural peach shadow. Not shadow, oh my gosh, a peach lipstick. And then that will complete this makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and learned something new. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh, what the hell? You guys didn't tell me I had lipstick on my teeth.